This is extra video. Extra videos. Within the breadth of infinity, we find the core of entirety, entirety of the soul, intensity of the light. In the heart's intensity, there is a seed of infinity, infinity flowing, entirety growing, intensity flowing. Without entirety, there is no path to infinity. Only through intensity we reach the state of immunity. Immunity to the storm, entirety in the form of intensity, form of infinity, form of entirety. In the stillness of immunity, we embrace our entirety, seeking infinity through silence, intensity, intensity in the prayer, eternity in the air. Immunity of fear, infinity drawing near, deep infinity, her eternity, calm immunity, immunity of mind, entirety of kind, finding intensity in the void of infinity. Through entirety we rise, through intensity we see. In the circle of infinity we rest in immunity, entirety, intensity, immunity, infinity. Life is a silent transition, a soul's deep translation of spirit, transaction, of time. In every transaction. I don't know how to pronounce this word. Transaction. Life is a silent transition, a soul's deep translation of spirit, transaction of time. In every transaction we find a transition, a constant transition without a translation. We give in transaction, we change in transition, we speak in translation of light, transaction of night, transition of the eternal. In the stillness of relaxation, we find a light of reaction, lost in deep relaxation, without retention of sorrow, only the path of redemption. Redemption found in relaxation leads to retention. No retention of the path, only the race of redemption, reaction of the soul, reflection of the whole. In deep relaxation we seek redemption, in quiet retention we see reaction. It's day 50. Last night I stumbled upon a conversation, a podcast style video featuring Josh Brolin from about a year ago. The host mentioned is a specific part of John's autobiography regarding, well, some masturbation scenes. I got curious. I wanted to see the detail and find out exactly what they were talking about. And well, I was not disappointed, not in the slightest. Yesterday wasn't actually the first time I have heard the title of his autobiography. All this week, I have been diving into his films and interviews. I become a real fan from his look, especially now that he is older. He incredibly cool to his acting and even his current lifestyle. So I knew that scene from Under the Drug. What? So I knew that scene from Under the Drug was released. Jones had been very active in his promoting it. Jones had been very active in promoting it. There is one specific thing about how he wrote his book that convinced me he wrote every single word himself. He mentioned being surprised that someone he mentioned being surprised that some people don't actually write their own memoirs and use ghostwriter instead. When George goes on these podcasts, usually lasting at least an hour, he answers so naturally. He waits for the question, looks genuinely delighted when the host reads a passage he wrote, and easily explains the context behind the lines. The way he writes sounds exactly like the way he talks. You can mimic someone writing style, but that mimicry is exposed the moment they speak. Speech, speech is where your thoughts flow directly from your mind to your lips. That's how you know if someone truly lived the words in their book. I love memoirs. I always love them, especially when I already know who that person is and what they have achieved today. A memoir spread out fragments of memory, things that belong to the past. When I read about the past, about what they went through, even if they don't even if they don't explicitly offer a lesson, there is always something like a small solution appearing, flickering like a star. It's distant, but clearly it's there. So, in those moments, I suddenly understand why they become the person they are today. Memoirs always help me understand a person better, and they help me understand others who might be in similar situations.